Ok, bonjour, bonjour. Hop là. Mais le jeu, la cam. Est-ce que la luminosité ça va? Ça va. C'est acceptable. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a encore? Hop. Annonce. Donc c'est l'Arcadia, la nouvelle planète? Je sais pas pourquoi je pensais que c'était Edostar. Le son. Je crois que c'était à 4. Mais il faudrait peut-être que j'augmente un peu ici. Hop. Consultez le résumé de l'histoire.
To address the fuel shortage, the Astral Express followed Miss Black Swan's suggestion to travel to Amphorius, a place known as the Eternal Land. However, soon after the arrival, March suddenly fell unconscious, and the landing that Don Hung and I made on Amphorius was anything but smooth. After surviving the crash, the Trailblaze Squad met the local heroes known as the Chrysos Heirs. From them, they learned that the titans sustaining the world were beginning to decay, and that Amphorius itself was scarred and broken. Thus began the prologue of the Flame Chase journey. At the end of this epic adventure, we uncovered the truth. Amphorius was trapped within the eternal recurrence created by Finan and Cyrene. Their goal was simple: to defy the Aeon and rewrite the world's fated end of destruction. Carrying on Finan's legacy, we stepped once more into the cycle, determined to find a way to break free from fate. After thwarting the schemes of Xandar, the First Genius, and Evernight, we finally gathered together to face the Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb. The battle was so immense that it even drew the gaze of Noose. Herta took Iron Tomb's place, completing her self-coronation as the Lord Ravager fell. And Cyrene, the child of remembrance, gave her life so that the seeds of a new world could take root. And so, the epic of Amphorius came to an unprecedented and romantic close. In Noose's extrapolations, with the spirit of Trailblaze shining in full, we brought this journey to a close in the purest, most poetic way imaginable. And as we bid farewell to the Eternal Land, the Astral Express set off once more toward its next destination.
Ok. Du coup, ils nous disent pas si Amphorius existe encore ou pas techniquement. Tout le monde, c'est dans le parti prochain arrêt. On se retrouve dans la voiture pas de 1000 secondes.
A guest? Huh. Wonder who it could be.
Jade? Ok.
That's my proposal. There's no harm in giving it.
I understand, but the Express's voyages are meant to extend the Silver Rail. That won't change.
But the cosmic situation will. The Legion's threat looms over the universe, and no one can avoid it. Isn't that why you...
When it comes to the Express's course, I can't make any decisions on it. Madam Jade, your olive branch should be extended to every...
Greetings, nameless ones. Deliverer of Amphorius.
I'm here to celebrate our victory before the Express makes its warp jump. On behalf of the Strategic Investment Department, and in the name of Diamond, I hereby invite all of you to Astropolis to discuss our... Might as well think of it as a gift. A celebration feast for allies. And a well-deserved vacation. It's the crown jewel of Epsilon. Headquarters of Interastral Peace Entertainment. It might not quite match Penacony in terms of glitz and glamour. But in the eyes of IPC folks, it's the ultimate vacation spot. Defeating Iron Tomb is, of course, a feat worthy of being recorded in the history book. But you and I both know this is just the beginning. To eliminate to this end, the Preservation hopes to join hands with the Erudition and the Hunt to establish an anti-destruction alliance.
I'm glad to see the Astral Express is on the list.
You're being too modest. You're heroes who defeated a Lord Ravager, and therefore the most brilliant emblem on this banner. I believe the Trailblaze would make a strong...
I'm truly flattered.
Consider our vote as a show of sincerity from the 10 Stonehearts. So,
Every stop the Express makes is decided by all passengers together.
of course, then I shall wait with anticipation.
Getting to visit the Interastral Peace Entertainment headquarters and become the leaders of the Anti-Destruction Alliance? Come on! When has anything that good ever just fallen into someone's lap?
Jade is a shrewd businesswoman. Her idea of a leader might not align with what we have in mind. What do you think?
See? I told you he wouldn't agree either.
This responsibility is too heavy to bear. Even if it makes sense, we must proceed with caution. Besides, it goes against our identity as free people of the Express. Once we accept, the nature of the Trailblaze would complete... Anyway, we should politely decline.
Sunday, what does your gut tell you?
From what I know about Madame Jade, every favor she
Et au
does
fait,
is just groundwork to put things in her control.
Black Swan, elle est plus là.
According to her, the IPC sees the Trailblaze as something to rally behind.
What do you... Your misgivings are valid. The Express has its own path to follow. It's not the... The discussion's over, so let's take...
I second that.
Me too.
I abstain.
After careful consideration, we regret to inform you that we cannot accept your proposal.
I don't suppose Mr. Sunday put in a good word for me, did he?
As you can see, the Astral Express has made its choice. But somehow, you don't seem surprised.
Change takes time. I understand. As Miss Himiko said, it's just for the moment. There's no need to give me an immediate answer. Patience is one of my strengths.
After leaving Amphorius, the Express will seek out a developed world to restock our... When that time comes, our allies from the Strategic Investment Department are welcome to visit us aboard the Express.
In that case, I have another proposal. One that might be more familiar to Miss Himiko. I hear the moon of Planarcadia is full again. I bet Miss Himiko would love to go home and see it, wouldn't you?
So the moon is full once again. I wonder if all is well over there.
Stable and prosperous as usual. Planarcadia has long since become one of the IPC's most valuable planetary assets. Although I cannot visit there in person, if the Express passes through Planarcadia, my colleagues will surely give you a grand welcoming ceremony.
That's very thoughtful of you. We'll give it serious consideration.
Sorry for taking up so much of your time. I should get going now. Remember, the gates of Astropolis will always be open to the Astral Express. May the winds be favorable on your trailblazing expedition.
Planarcadia?
Bon, Edo-Star existe bel et bien. Ce que je regardais. Ça a été mentionné, mais sans plus quoi.
It's been 15 years since I last heard that name.
It's clear she came prepared. Astropolis was probably just a cover. Jade's real objective was to let us know about the IPC's movements.
Are you planning to go back and check?
Why don't we first explain things to these confused kids?
Bah, explique-nous.
Civilization of Planarcadia on Ahatopia is my homeland. And it's also where the Astral Express once crashed and set off again. Well, I've been away for so long. To be honest, I'm also not quite sure about this. Donhong, March 7th, and you've all grown so much during your time in Amphorius. So you must understand that Jade was right. The Trailblaze, do we keep wandering through space? Or, as she suggested, do we become a core force again? We should give this question some serious thought before we depart. Going back to where the Trailblaze began again. More importantly, our last stop was really exhausting, so we need to take a proper break. Ahatopia is an Arcadian world steeped in the elation, making it the perfect vacation spot. So, what do you think? Oh, right. Black Swan wasn't part of our discussion earlier. Would you mind?
Ouais, toujours dans l'Express. Elle est dans le miroir.
I heard you have some ideas about the next stop. Sorry, but I'm afraid my journey with the Express has come to an end. The
No.
Memo Keepers have received summons from the Garden of Recollection, so I must return to report. But this journey through Amphorius has given me many unforgettable memories. Your trust covering up these traces won't be easy, so I need to leave quietly. Fortunately, a cremator has agreed to help me out. Of course not. The time I've spent with all of you is a treasure I couldn't find anywhere else. When you miss me, gently call out to me in your thoughts. If needed, the lady slumbering within March 7th knows. If I need help from the Nameless, I will reach out to all of you. Please convey my apologies. Farewell, sleepyhead.
Planarcadia. Another land known as an Arcadia. Clearly, the fall of Iron Tomb has sent shockwaves across the universe. Trust the lady. She's no stranger to dancing on a knife's edge. And
Still thinking about the next stop? Is that so? If she... I hope the Garden of Recollection has no way of...
I wonder what interesting sights await us in Planar... What? She just left like that? Without even saying goodbye? Black Swan went against the laws of the Garden of Recollection to help us. I wonder if the Memo Keepers will give her a hard time at this gathering. Yeah, Pathstriders of Remembrance are all really resourceful.
Without Black Swan, the Express would have never made it to Amphorius, let alone experience.
Let the conductor sound a whistle for her, and wish her...
So, what have you all decided?
I'm on board.
After such a tough battle.
I have no objection.
Since we're all in agreement, conductor.
Bon, le pas en pyjama.
Attention passengers! The Express is about to make the jump. Destination, Planarcadia. Let's go!
On nous prive de la cinématique. Est-ce que Marchevan essaye toujours de tenir debout? What?
I dreamed it again. What a ridiculous dream. Even more over the top than what that guy promised. Looks like the Express has once again taken the wrong route. There's nothing we can do about it. In the river of time, if cause and effect can be kept apart for long,
Mais elle ressemble à Marchevan elle aussi.
to have a terrifying reunion. Am I right, observer? Watching us from behind countless veils. I've been rambling on since the show just started. You must be totally lost, aren't you? Then just forget all that nonsense I was spouting. Anyway, stop looking here. What you should be focusing on is them.
Tout le monde a l'air fan de l'Astrale Express là-bas.
So we're not just stopping in low orbit this time, but making a direct landing?
According to the comms, the officials have prepared a dedicated platform for the...
A whole platform? Just for us? Is this some kind of VIP treatment for coming home? Oh, the Express has arrived at the station, connecting to local communications.
From what I see, the Astral Express is considered a legend across the cosmos. So, preparing a fitting gift would be more than appropriate.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Pearl.
I'm Pearl, from the IPC Strategic Investment Department.
Now, in my capacity as the legal representative and CEO of this Arcadia, I welcome the Express Navigator, Miss Himiko, back home.
Hello, Miss Pearl. This is news to me. I wasn't aware that the Strategic Investment Department had taken over administration of
As its governing official, I am still in the process of learning. If I can help this planet grow more prosperous, it would be a profound honor.
We would be even more honored to have a face-to-face conversation with you.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. While the Express is stationed here, the IPC will reasonably accommodate all your requests, including the one you just mentioned. Pardon my choice of words, but I sincerely hope that you enjoy your time in Planarcadia so much you never want to leave.
In that case, I'd like to know about recent events in this world.
Indeed. I believe it's also welcoming the Express. After 15 years, now that the Phantom Moon of Elation is full again, the Phantom Moon Games will begin as scheduled. The more lively, the better. During these divine games, distinguished guests from across the cosmos will be this time, along with the Express. A delegate from the Xianzhou Alliance has also arrived. Don't be surprised if you happen to run into them.
A Xianzhou envoy?
That's right. A big shot from the Yuchui. Since you've just arrived, I won't keep you any longer. I've arranged for staff to wait for you at the platform. Feel free to ask. All of this is a token of
C'est celle qui a du coup en bannière.
from the Strategic Investment Department to our friends. We hope you'll enjoy yourselves.
Madame Pearl's style is different from Aventurine's, but her methods are cut from the same cloth.
This could go on forever. They're really pulling out all the stops to form this. Looks like we need to pay them a visit. Whether to understand the CEO's intentions, or to firmly at least in my homeland, we have more room to maneuver. Welt, care to join me? As for everyone else, you're free to do as you please. Mice?
In that case, Sunday and I will go gather some intel about the Xianzhou.
Huh? Why?
I asked Don Hung to bring me along. I can't appear in public given my identity, but I have a feeling that the Express might need to make some tough decisions in these complicated circles. Understanding the Xianzhou Alliance's stance might help us on our journey.
Hey, you had the toughest time in Amphorius. Since we're splitting up, why not make your mission take a break with March? I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. Same goes for you, March.
Now we'll look like two immature kids just loafing around. Pretty proud of yourself, huh?
Don't worry, you two. Just make sure to come see me in the parlor car before you leave. I have a favor to ask of you both.
Oh shit. Ah oui, j'ai le petit pâteau légendaire là. Et il parle beaucoup.
Mars.
So, what kind of mission do you have?
It's a long story, but what if I told you there was a game being played in a corner and the winner might become a neon? Would that pique your interest? You two saw that special moon in the sky. That's a piece of artwork. Here, a ceremony called the Phantom Moon Games, and that's what I was talking about. The game where the winner becomes an Eon.
Pearl mentioned that name too.
Historically, the origin of the Phantasmoon games is tied to a group of... Legend has it that they offered heartfelt stories to the moon, hoping for a chance to have an audience with an Eon. Not really. As far as I know, many factions have their own ways of gaining, like the IPC's tourist package, one-day glory tour of the Amber Lord. Pay 1.8 billion credits and you can get
Du coup, on aura le
close-up
pionnier en
view of
Alécresse.
Klapoth from an orbital ship at Pier Point. But the Phantasmoon games are different. They're one of the few well-documented ways where you can actually see an Eon. Aha, the Elation. Legend has it that they personally started the Phantasmoon games. Aha is also one of the Eons closest to humans. They have left behind countless pranks. According to historical records, when a supplicant rises above the rest, the Elation will manifest. Listen to the victor's wishes and share. Considering this Eon once injected all their power into a noblesse worm, it's not surprising they...
What does it mean to become an Eon?
Among past winners, some sought ultimate power. Some yearned to erase their... But how their wishes were granted and what became of them, only rumors remain. The first signs of the war among the Eons are beginning to show. I believe this is why the IPC has been positioned. When I saw the Phantasmoon at its fullest, I became even more certain. This ceremony to commune with the Eon, whether genuine or not, could be. With all eyes on these games, the IPC won't be the only ones with ulterior motives. But what's important is that you make your own decisions. Such as, I have only one mission for you both. Explore and understand this world in your own way, as you might hear completely different versions of what I just said from others. Trust what you see.
Me too. I won't let him walk ahead alone.
I see you already
Très bien.
have your own thoughts on this. In that case, everyone's got a mission to take care of now. Welt and I are going to meet Pearl. We'll see what kind of surprise she has in store for us.
Allez, marche, on débarque.
The Astral Express has arrived. Welcome.
Now this is what I call a grand welcome. Oh, right. After a few trailblazing expeditions, I've totally figured it out. The first person we meet at every stop is somehow involved in some Earth. So when the door opens, keep your eye.
The next stop is Wahaha Grand Theater. The train will depart shortly. Please mind the gap between the train and...
In the name of meditation, traverse the cosmos. We meet again, deliverer from beyond the sky.
Elle ressemble un peu à Shinobu.
I am not the Theoros you know, but the masked fool, Xandar II Kuwabara. This time, I choose to walk the path of elation, and I shall After all,
My latest is to join the Genius Society and play the role of a genius. Hey there, gray hair and darling March. Sparkle? Ah, you all along? Surprised? Well, this time I'm here as Planarcadia's cultural advisor, specially appointed to be the tour director for the Express crew.
Mais c'est quoi ces bestioles là?
Now, the Astral Express has become quite the hero. Her Excellency, the CEO, wanted to find someone who got along with you to show you around. What kind of misunderstanding does time's ticking away? Thankfully, there's no bomb here. So are you coming with me? Fine. But from now on, no more pretending to be someone else. Lame. Anyway, shall
Wesh.
Pretty please.
Is this a train? Looking sharp.
Thanks for the compliment.
Ugh! The train before us stands not just a train, but a strangeling.
The term strangeling is so outdated. Times have changed, dear guests. Please refer to the Fake-Eye Protection Act. We prefer to be called imaginary.
Ugh. So by the book. You really love those fancy scientific names from the IPC textbooks, huh? This here is a species unique to Planarcadia. An imaginary, or a being born from painting. Once upon a time, the artists here discovered that by sketching creatures from their imagination and giving them names, this belief in things yet to exist is called wish power. And it sustains the existence of imaginary. If you ask, oops, got sidetracked. This here is the Bullet Worm Express, an imaginary in charge of
Oh, so you two must be the nameless from the Astral Express. The passengers in my stomach are always gossiping about you. When you get a chance, hop aboard and give me a try. Let's see who's faster. Me?
Thanks. We'll definitely do that when we get the chance. But
hello, everyone. Welcome to Duomension City.
Holy smokes, there are cops at the station? Sparkle, don't tell me you're about to
Having heard about the Astral Express's visit, many citizens got up early just to catch a glimpse of the Nameless. If anyone acts out of line, please don't hesitate to call us.
Trop stylé les clébards.
Oh, gray hair and darling March. You're real celebrities now. Next up, I'm gonna show you even more mind-blowing stuff. So
T'es ridicule à côté. Ok.
holy cow, it's packed in here. What do we have here? Don't worry, just some local specialties.
That pink-haired girl! She's got this adorable little bunny vibe going on. Is she the inspiration for March Bunny? And that guy with the gray hair next to her is so dashing! Must be great.
But he doesn't look anything like her.
C'est vrai que j'ai mon petit chapeau ridicule.
Hey, you! Yes, you!
He spoke to us! By the laughter, this...
Wait, over here! Mr. Raccoon! Grab your eyebrow, please! I love your work! Please,
Monsieur le raton laveur, faites-moi un bisou.
Everyone, please maintain order.
The people here are way too passionate. I've never experienced anything like feels intoxicating to be the center of attention, doesn't it? Just don't get too caught up in it. Excuse me, bosses. Stop getting caught up in fan interactions. Today's schedule is really packed. You up there, Mr. Noodle-looking cat! Could you tell me how to get these two out of here?
Excuse me, that's quite hurtful. I am Station Master Meowton, responsible for overseeing Perdido Station.
Whoa! Cats really are liquid! Wait a sec. This kitty is the station master?
The station's completely surrounded. If any of our esteemed guests get so much as a scratch or loses a few strands of hair to these rabid fans today, my knees leak for I've prepared the staff passage for our Astral Express VIPs. Please hurry and exit the station. Station, please. Passengers exiting, please use your tickets to pass through the gates in an orderly manner. Please be mindful of your personal belongings.
Saut interdimensionnel. D'accord.
Staff passage? To be precise, it's the imaginary staff passage. A long time ago. For people inside the painting, they just entered another dimension. It was completely safe. That's because someone brought everything back to reality. Care to guess who? This nation that was once lost in a painting was... That's right. It's Planarcadia's must-see attraction. The portal entrance known as the... Though civilization has moved beyond the canvas, the world within the painting wasn't abandoned. Come on, you two. Follow my intern.
How did I turn into the pom-pom?
Oh, wait. On closer inspection, you don't look exactly like Pom-Pom. Listen, the music changed.
D'accord. Est-ce que c'est utile les pièces? On le verra plus tard, j'imagine. C'est moi ça. Le style de dragon chien. L'atterrissage est à revoir. J'espère qu'on est tombé tête la première dessus.
Are all That's right. This is Planarcadia, a world where strangelings roam freely, and a paradise woven from elation and wild imagination. That huge creature perched on the tower is staring right at us. It's giving me the creeps. Oh, it doesn't usually give people. Unless it spots pink hair. What's the matter with you? That big fella is called a thunder coil. Don't worry. To him, we're just tiny ants on the ground. Not even enough to get stuck between his teeth. Thunder coil? With a name like that, shouldn't he be flying around making thunder and rain? Why is he just wrapped around? Times have changed. The IPC issued a decree requiring Imaginé to integrate into legally. They have the same rights system, which means they have to work too. What? Strangelings have to work? That's life under IPC management. Who dare deny Imaginé? Now, the Thunder Coil amplifies TV tower signals, ensuring users worldwide can watch the station's broadcasts without interruption. Boring live streams, lame prank shows, and there's the big news about the Express arriving. Look! What's up with that billboard? That's not fair. Why does he get a huge poster while I don't? The IPC is really pulling out all the stops to hype you guys up. Don't mind me saying this, but for every penny the IPC spends on you, they expect a return in the hundreds or thousands. You better watch your back. That's one of those giant robots Mr. Yang loves. What is that? A decapitated... This is a new life form that was born after the last Phantom Moon Games. An Imaginé called... Technically speaking, it was drawn by IPC machines. Even though in Planarcadia, the creation of Imaginé has always been the artist's.
Mince, j'ai remis le même.
Technically speaking, even though in Planar... This thing is also an Imaginé?
Young lady, I must correct your cognitive bias. We are absolutely not the same as Max.
The Mechatron's fault!
Our creation isn't as complicated as Max, and we're not as fragile as Intellitrons when we're born. That's because we don't need to install an Intellitron's logic center, pour materials into the mold channels, die-cast the parts, assemble them together. And just like that, we Mechatron are complete. We can...
I get it. So you move with wish power.
Oh, seems someone.
Yeah, that was 15 years ago. Wish power reaches its peak during the full moon. And so Imaginé take this chance to multiply, just like they say in documentaries. When spring arrives and nature awakens, it's maybe the novelty's probably worn off by now.
J'imagine qu'ils vont se rebeller.
Is that a dessert shop run by cats? Dreamless Coffee is a chain store owned by Cat Imaginé. The coffee and desserts here.
Un copiluac. Je crois que je me souviens de ces trucs-là. J'ai déjà entendu parler. Attendez, je vais regarder. C'est bien ce que je pense. Copiluac. Ouais. des graines de café récoltées dans les excréments d'une civette asiatique.
Comparing it to Himiko's handcrafted liquid bombs would be a bit unfair to this.
Let me have a taste.
Are you two travelers from outer space? Welcome to Planarcadia. Oh my! If it isn't the heroes of the Astral Express! What an as nameless! You must go on life and death adventures all the time, right? Would you like to keep smiling happily forever? No matter...
Happy forever? Yeah. If you keep eating sweets, at some point they stop tasting.
If you're interested in learning more, I'll be around here. Feel free to come find me.
Strong Pure Points coffee. Have a taste.
Oh, there's something on the traffic light. Should we...
Ouais, j'ai pris Sirène pour exploser les trucs à distance, c'est mieux.
I'm from the Research Society of Happy Smile. Crushing workloads, measly pay. Just like how the Astral Express defeated the Lord Ravager, we...
Every fool in the tavern says stuff like this when they get drunk.
Hey, you two.
Ah, gray hair March. This lady...
Oh, is that so? I hope we can have another heart-to-heart some...
Je peux lui piquer sa voiture?
I've been wondering about this since we were at the station. These
Ah, you must be tourists? Don't panic. Those are just little things we call wispay. The tiny wishes that humans make every moment of the day can condense into wispay. Some say these little creatures are proto-imaginae. They just never had...
They do look pretty adorable. Probably...
They may be mischievous, but please don't hurt them.
Ugh. Eating random things off the street will give you an upset stomach.
Waouh, une méga chasse. Attendez, parce que j'ai vu un truc mais j'ai pas relevé. On est d'accord, ce serait pas... Il y a Himiko, ça? Et surtout, cette planète et tout, ça me fait penser, pendant un temps, ils sortaient des artworks dans une ville vachement civilisée et tout. Des persos de Genshin. Ok, les coffres ressemblent à ça.
Legend has it the laughter themselves painted it. But who knows what's true. So, does Aha really watch over those who attend? Well. Didn't expect darling March and little Gray. I knew it! The laughter once traveled with your Akibilly, and now the Nameless are drawn to their game in this Arcadia. So, what aspect... You must have heard the legend of the 8 morning actors who offered their stories to the moon in order to try to move Aha. The masks that were worn by these 8 people are the tickets to joining under the full Phantom moon. Choose one of the masks and become a supplicant. Then you can compete with the other 7. Looks like we'll need to get a
À mon avis, c'est quand on va gagner les jeux qu'on aura la voix de l'allégresse.
In modern terms, it's all about getting views and clicks. Views and clicks? Are you kidding me? They didn't have that kind of stuff in... that's how the legend goes.
Faire un max de vues. Ah, il nous faut Gwyn iPhone.
But the laughter didn't even spare them a glut. And so, to catch the Eon's eye, the Phantom Moon games ended up... It's still the same today. The supplicants must give it their all to capture the attention of the people of this Arcadia. Oh? Don't tell me our little drama in Paniconi wasn't entertaining enough for you. Gray hair, let's drop it this time. I've been dealing with some minor issues lately.
Oh. Oof.
Oh, what kind of issues could possibly be bothering you? Don't tell me you're cooking up another crazy scheme. I'll keep you in suspense for now. So, let's head this way. We can turn into the food store. They've got all sorts of goodies there.
Mais mon coffre!
Click, click. Huh?
I felt like someone was sneakily following us around for a while now. What's this little thing's deal, huh? It's kinda dressed like you, isn't it?
Sebastian est super fan.
Surprising at all. The Astral Express is quite the celebrity these days.
Click, 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 click.
Holy for Bowley! For Bobo Weekly exclusive scoop! Famous raccoon from the Astral Express caught in secret rendezvous with streamer Sparksy, seemingly to join forces for the Phantom Moon Games.
Famous raccoon? Some tabloid journalist trying to stir up the juicy scandal, huh? They might both use cameras. But our darling March is way cuter than this part. Hey, I can speak for myself.
Click, 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 click! Breaking news from Burbobo! Famous raccoon from the Astral Express openly claims Burbos can't be journalists, suspected of human supremacist ideology.
Hey, don't write nonsense in your report. Hi.
Can't catch me!
Boom, 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 boom. So, are we gonna kill the Verbo to silence it? We would never do something so violent. That little fella.
Quel enculé!
Transform into different things. Let's look around.
Putain, les pandarous sont les nouvelles poubelles. Je l'entends. Ah d'accord, faut taper.
Finally cornered. delete those sneaky photos, and don't you dare write any of your make.
To escape now. I, for bullets, sir, may just be a.
Whoa. Why did this guy.
Guys, Rainbow Bridge. Everyone's been waiting for me.
Next time comes, I'll be there. Endless flowers. Please bloom for tomorrow.
Please, cherry, please. Wait here.
Time to wake up. Come on, be good now. It's your time to shine.
Embrace new life, Pollux.
Please, don't hurt this poor working.
Aren't you acting all tough just now? You've got some nerve, sneaking photos of the Sparkle and the Astral Express.
I mistook you for someone else. I thought you were all huge fans of the great.
Now, let's talk about compensation. Adding up emotional distress, lost wages, nutritious reviews, and whatnot.
$1 million? President Nihilux has already been behind on behind on everyone's wages for months. For money, risk their neck being a tabloid journalist, sneaking photos of the bigwigs on the Astral Express. Right now, I've got no money, and will no. This humor is my trusty companion, carrying my journalistic dreams. Please, since I offended the great raccoon of the Express, I suppose we could settle this with.
Huh? Didn't you just say you had no money?
My pockets are truly empty. However, regarding compensation, I implore the great raccoon to visit our For Bobo weekly magazine office. Here's my rest assured.
Ugh, darn it. It got away again. Make sure to come claim your compensation? I wonder if Money can't buy entertainment this good. Since that scheming little Furbo's extended an invite right now in Planarcadia. So, Sparkle, what's your angle in keeping
My darling March, you still doubt me. You got that right. Why would I ever hurt my favorite? What you should be worried about right now isn't me or that tabloid journalist.
Has the renowned Astral Express come to Planarcadia as tourists on vacation?
Or are you here for the Eon's game? If you decide to join this game, you'd better stay on your toes. There are quite a few people looking to join the Phantasmoon Games and become a supplicant. She's about to put on quite a show at the club.
Oh, ça a bugué. Ah, j'ai vraiment pas l'impression d'être dans mon caille.
These little Wisp are quite mischievous.
As lively as our darling March.
Hey, I'm being super well behaved here.
Color will get even prettier.
Une fille lapin.
So many gold coins.
Just some English power fragments. Pick them up when you find them.
Il y a un buisson sur le toit. C'est original.
The elation is naturally the most venerated deity here. However, people have their own different ways of practicing elation. You've noticed those massive @ signs floating over there. The IPC has built a comprehensive network in Planarcadia, letting people soak up at word from the tavern is that the IPC wants to control this year's Phantasmoon Games. To us fools, those IPC folks are like a swarm of buzzing worker bees, tirelessly built. The worst part is, these folks actually enjoy it. Their elation is come on in and...
Ok, ça c'est des puzzles, faudra faire. Ouais, je regarderai plus tard. Ah d'accord, oui. Du coup Spark 6, j'imagine que c'est Spark. Du coup Spark est une streameuse ici.
Planarcadia has enough entertainment to keep you busy until doomsday without repeating anything. But you know what's missing here? Real fun. What's the difference between being glued to the internet all day? The Phantasmoon Games must not fall into the IPC's hands and be reduced to a business deal decided by internal bidding. It must... You know, the laughter in Akavilli go way back. I witnessed the potential of the trailblaze in Penacony. The sparks that fly when pat in Planarcadia. What surprises will you bring for the elation? And there's also the preservation, the hunt. Don't you think that on the eve of the Phantasmoon Games, Planarcadia looks just like a card game? Friends, have you ever heard of Cosmic... what? It's the hottest trading card game in the world right now. The cards feature legendary figures.
Oh, ils ont pas mis un TCG ici aussi. C'est une sponsor?
Gray hair. Care to play cards with me? Think of it as a rehearsal. If you beat me, I'll tell you the enemy's name. Maybe we can team up.
Moi, je suis pas fan de ce genre de truc.
As expected of you, gray hair. Starting. Since you won, this card is yours. If you want more cards, go chat with the card masters at the plaza. A streamer who's about to go live at the plaza. She calls herself Spark. That's right. She's your enemy. This streamer, just like you, has been seeking it.
That little trouble you've gotten yourself into.
Darling March, I just can't escape your sixth sense, huh? She's our common enemy. If you need my help...
Oh, there she is! That woman who stuffed me in the trash can!
Everything we leave behind in life has a way of coming back. Now that the IPC guide is here, the tavern...
So, you really weren't sent by the IPC to welcome us.
Quality time together is always so remember this well. For all supplicants who join the Phantasm Moon Games, whether they look up...
Is this some kind...
Remember this little riddle? You might need it when we...
Oh, c'est Scott.
Finally, found you guys.
Oh.
You wouldn't have...
That's exactly right. We meet again, bosses. After the Holy Grail War back in Penacony, Mr. Aventurine graciously offered me a chance to turn over a new leaf by working for... And as it happens, Madame Pearl wanted to find someone who got along with the Express crew to be... Just before I came to start my job today, someone suddenly knocked me out cold. And when I woke up, I found myself... That's right. It was that woman who kidnapped you just now. When I catch her, I'll make her pay until she's completely broke.
I'm starting to question his judgment and...
I knew it! You don't want to see my despicable face! I, Scott, totally understand your frustration. So, dear bosses, would you like to grab a bite to eat?
Mr. Scott's dedication to his work is so...
Enemy? Not on my watch. Anyone who wants to harm my esteemed... At your command, I...
The annoying guy is finally gone. Let's head into the plaza.
Ah, j'ai la dalle, miaou. What the fuck? Streamer spécialisé en critique gastronomique.
Hello, how can I help you?
Oh fuck, j'ai pas le choix.
Huh?
This one's just passing through. Buddy, you've got the wrong person. If you want to play cards, I'm your guy. Hit me up anytime you're in the mood for...
Oh si, ça donne des jades. J'allais dire je suis pas obligé de le faire, mais si du coup. Un couvre-chef.
there, buddy. You getting the hang of traversing the world in canvas yet? Need some practice? You can always try.
Ah, d'accord. J'ai capté. D'accord. D'accord, d'accord. Sparksinet.
Lady Sparksy stream! Should we... Sparksy? That Furbo from just now mentioned that name.
Oh, there's someone who doesn't know the...
Would you mind
I am so glad I get to introduce Lady Spark. She's the cutest live streamer in Planarcadia and our savior. The first thing I do
The streamer.
every day
Oh.
is wait for her lives. She's about to
Okay.
start streaming right here in this...
Moi j'ai des choses à faire. Chinix.
I watch Sparksicle's live streams every day. She truly loves me. Don't you get it?
Wake up! Sparksy loves all...
It's exactly because of people like you always going on about how Sparksicle loves everyone. It's proof. If I married Sparksicle,
You're exactly the kind of person she's trying to protect herself from.
These people don't look like...
Ouais, donc c'est avec eux que je dois attendre, j'imagine.
Excuse me.
We're waiting for Miss Sparksy's live stream, of course. Don't... I know you. You're that... the one from the news. Right.
It's the Nameless.
Forget about that. Let me introduce you to the girl. She's just so adorable. She's the most versatile streamer ever, mastering all sorts of talents. Her wit in every single word she says echoes in my dreams. It's...
We finally met someone who doesn't care about the Express. And...
Bon, ok, on va attendre l'Astra avec eux. Oh, il y a Shrek.
We can hear you, Sparksicle!
Has everyone been working hard today? Did everyone eat properly?
A full belly makes a happy heart.
Has everyone been treating me with lots of love today?
Forever devoted to labor.
Something's off. Why do I sense my old model's aura on some people in the audience today? Oh boy. She must be... Let's see. Which naughty ones went to meet someone they shouldn't have?
Sparksicle! Sparksicle! Sparksicle!
Isn't this the gray hair my old model always talks about? Teaming up with Freddy to deal with me? What a jerk! Her favorite toy is mine now.
What?
Let Sparksicle give you a proper makeover.
My outfit changed. Are you the enemy that Sparkle mentioned?
What exactly is your relationship with Sparkle?
Did that toothless old model send you to save her?
Ouais, faut que j'avance.
Or is she hoping that you join the Fantasmoon Games?
Là, je passe en dessous.
Not bad. So my little pets managed to escape from their electronic cage. Looks like I'll have to use the power of love to catch you and my dear lovely fans. Those two bullies want to hurt me. Please, everyone. Get those baddies! Hey! We mean no harm. Talk this out. Isn't that exactly what the IPC loved to say when they took over, Planar? You want to control the game that the laughter left for this world. Just like the IPC. The ceremony left by the Master of Elation must not be defiled by the likes of you and turned into some... You've got us all wrong! Bringing the fun back to the Fantasmoon Games. That's the masked fools. My dearest, cutest fans. Let's get this party...
Oh.
Don't worry. The night will soon fall. Good night.
Je fais combien de dégâts?
Stand down. Everyone, don't move
50
a
de
muscle. Imagine you're under arrest for breaking the law. Passengers of the Astral Express. I'm an officer from the Department of Aberration Defense. Don't worry. She won't be able to harm you as long as...
You meddlesome fool! Officials have no right to interfere with the supplicants' actions during the Fantasmoon Games.
Only those who possess a mask can be called supplicants. You're just one of thousands of troublemakers in this land who claim to be... Planarcadia is a society governed by law. Any act that violates the law, even...
Severely punished? You're just a lapdog at the IPC, yet you're still so full of pride. That's very funny. That's exactly what I'm saying. Planarcadia under the IPC's rule is boring as hell. Even the Fantasmoon Games have nameless. You're free to go for now. But I'll be keeping you next time we meet. I'll turn you into devoted fans.
Escaped, huh? Excuse me. I'd like to have a word. Thank goodness we made it in time. Otherwise, things could have turned out pretty badly.
Don't worry. March and I don't get hurt that easily.
By saying things could have turned out pretty badly, I meant you and Miss March knocking out all of her fans. let me introduce myself again. I'm Kuchiba, an officer from the Department of Aberration.
We don't need to introduce ourselves, do we? Miss Kuchiba, you...
Of course. The newspapers, TV channels, they've all been reporting on you non-stop.
Oi.
Police dog? Ah, you mean those Wufei. They're legitimate law enforcement officers, and some of them have even more However, as a staff member of the Department of Aberration Defense, As you both know, Planarcadia is quite a fascinating world. Creatures made real by artists. This is what the Department of Aberration Defense exists for. Everything from managing supernatural anomalies to registering Imaginae and ensuring their continued existence. And of course, there's the Phantasmoon games that Sparksy just mentioned.
If I'm not mistaken...
So that's the name of that high and mighty IPC specialist. This... Mr. Scott believed he wasn't dealing with ordinary criminals, but with masked fools, which required decisive action.
Well, it's not surprising. But what do we do now? Our guide ran off, and we got into a fight with Sparksy's fans. Should we give Himeko a call and fill her in on what's going on? I guess you're right.
No need to rush, you two. I bet you haven't tried... How about this? I'll take you both to grab a bite nearby.
Oh, yay. My stomach's been
Allez. Ah. Je voulais aller manger un bout.
Color reproduction, 96.2%. Brushstroke reproduction, 93.6%. Conclusion. On this forgery can now be considered the authentic piece.
Yet you still seem dissatisfied. Tell me, what troubles you? Is it that less than 4% margin of error? Or something?
I'm grappling with a quality that defies measurement. Artistry. It is the prerequisite for becoming the steward of this Arcadia.
But you already are its steward. Diamond will remember that you only took 6 months to claim that title.
It was 5 months and 15 days. Empty titles mean nothing. In Planarcadia, political influence carries limited to add a stroke to this artwork. One must first...
I know you. This is the conclusion, not the cause. The piece before you, Worldbreaker Waves, is a relic from one of the civilizations in Ahatopia's history. The final work left behind by Graphia, the ancestral painter of ancient Benzai Tengoku. Legend says she Do you want to know how she did it?
I will not deny it. People call her achievements a miracle, meaning its true nature remains unknown. Understanding comes first, then investment. That is the natural order.
C'est une poupée. Et ces articulations. Genre comme les petits Terta.
An Intellitron devoted to results and efficiency. The 10 Stonehearts await a metamorphosis. May you find your own pearl.
Thank you, but my mission is to oversee the progress of the Phantasmoon game. Jade, allow me to point this out. The 10 Stonehearts are 10 independent decision makers. As always,
Vous pensez qu'un jour on aura un nouveau 4 étoiles?
Neutrality. That is also my answer to Obsidian.
A flawless reply. Your cool logic is always captivating.
Lady Pearl, that express navigator has come to see you.
Bon après ça me dérange moins que sur Genshin parce que on nous donne beaucoup plus de vœux tout ça. C'est plus facile d'avoir des 5 étoiles sur Honkai que sur Genshin.
This is all I have to say. Tell Diamond I will fulfill my duty of strategic investment.
J'ai commencé à farmer un peu d'ailleurs pour Zibri.
Send the guests.
Pour la up.
Both of you, please, come in. Forgive the sudden visit, and thank you for receiving us.
It is not sudden. In my deductions, a visit from the Express crew was an optimal choice for achieving effective.
To skip the formalities would be best. I imagine that, at your core, you're already well aware of our purposes.
I know that you have come for the Anti-Destruction Alliance.
Yeah.
The probability of refusing the proposal stands at 91.2%. That is a reasonable concern. Allow me to present data that is often overlooked. In the past 2 eras, 1,263 planets have joined the pan-cosmic trade system, and 63% of them have preserved their native civilizations. This is the result of the Strategic Investment Department's work. Planarcadia is one such world. On this land, the preservation and the elation coexist in harmony.
That remains open to debate.
I recognize that throughout this war against the destruction, every participant may experience moments of doubt or retreat, but based on extrapolations, we believe by following the route of the Trailblaze and building upon the framework of the preservation, we shall gather the manpower of the harmony, the computational strength of the erudition, and the military might of the hunt. The threat of the destruction will ultimately be eliminated. Hesitation breeds instability, and instability makes us vulnerable. And our enemies will exploit every crack to break us apart.
Your point is valid, but allow me to note one error. That number, 91.2%, is inaccurate.
Then, is the probability of rejection 100% in your eyes?
No, it is 0%. Interestingly, the difference between 0 and 1 is also only a matter of perspective. We did not come to refuse the notion. On the contrary, the Astral Express seeks to work with you.
This outcome exceeds my extrapolations. Tell me, was it a change in your emotion that led you both to shift your decision?
No. Actually, your earlier perspective inspired me. The IPC deals with powers that command billions of lives in this cosmic game of cards. The Express had always been insignificant compared to them. We've simply been earnestly trailblazing and exploring all this time, trying to help worlds in crisis. Now, it is this earnestness that has drawn many to journey with the Express, while the Nameless's simplicity assures our friends that they will not be consumed and lose their sense of self. That is why we came to you, Miss Pearl.
Moi, j'ai regardé vite fait,
Please
donc
set aside your role as one
avec
of
les
the
modifications qu'il y a eu sur Black Swan, ils ont
and
pas changé
imagine
le
this
stuff, c'est toujours la même
possibility.
chose.
To fight against the
Parce que mon stuff est toujours
destruction,
bon.
there is no need for an alliance. The IPC may not stand as an ally of the Express, nor work with the Harmony, calculate alongside the erudition, help aim the arrows of the hunt, and build the steadfast shield.
Then, what part does the...
We shall become the sail.
The ship's sail? That sounds no different from my former... Interesting. Logic reminds me that those words you spoke, I will follow the optimal decision. Neutrality.
You mentioned that the IPC has never changed Planarcadia, and it still follows the path, but in my eyes, Planarcadia has not been altered because it still has value. Just like the Astral Express. The IPC intends to use the Phantom Moon games to
That involves classified information. However, since Miss Himiko is open to cooperation, I can share this way, guests.
A place in the world in canvas, called the Phantom Moon Courtyard.
This ancient tree has stood for 1,000 years, blooming only on the eve. According to ancient texts, this is the heart of the Phantom Moon Games ceremony. 8 masks, 8 supplicants. When people don the ancient masks in the near future, I've been told, Miss Himiko, that Graphia's blood, the messenger of the hunt, is here as well at this moment. This ceremony, to compete for the elation, is but a reflection. In that case, why not use the result of the Phantom Moon Games to decide whether the Express will become a sail?
We'll consider your proposal. However, to take part in the games, one must have a mask of elation. I assume the IPC has prepared for that.
As of now, the number of masks I possess is 3. With more time, in all of history, no one has conceived of a unified command of all supplicants and masks. But this time, the IPC intends to...
It is not unusual for visitors from beyond the sky to join the Phantom Moon game. The Eon of Elation is famed for unpredictability.
It is precisely because Aha is so mercurial that such an elated attempt...
Pardon the interruption, Madam Pearl.
The guide you dispatched has sent word. The masked fools have stirred up trouble, attacking him and the Express guests. They were separated in the chaos.
That is not surprising. Those masked fools have long... It seems the Phantom Moon Games have begun. Regardless,
I'll get in touch with those 2 kids.
Oh, tu vas trop vite. J'aimerais que vous alliez à l'Académie Graphia, c'est mon ancienne école. Une professeure du nom de Madame Poupette travaille dans cette école. C'est mon amie, celle qui garde le masque qui porte.
Miss Pearl, Welt and I must take our leave now.
Are you both leaving already? I had another plan in mind. To speak with Miss Himika, especially your ancestors' final work, World Breaker Waves. And... Mr. Yang, please accept this gift before you...
Une valise de thunes.
You misunderstand. To offer the nameless something so mundane would be far too
C'est les jeux qu'il aime bien.
I am aware. Mr. Yang has an expert understanding of robotics.
Encore entendu du point de vue du pionnier. Bon, du coup, tout ça on a lu.
Graphia Academy.
It is a school that trains artists, and it's quite well known in this world.
Oh, we need to wait for some...
Allow me to guide you both and ensure your safety along the way.
Ça travaille dur. Oui.
Wow. This path to school, lined with falling blossoms. Such a youthful feeling. Definitely worth a photo.
Yes, quite a few TV dramas have been filmed here.
I imagine it is perfect for those classic series where couples part ways or lovers miss their chance, right?
Experte en dernière place.
Exactly. Follow this road straight ahead for a while, and you will arrive at Graphia Academy. This is Graphia Academy. You can wait for your companion. Oh, and to prevent further surprises, I have already informed your guide of your situation. Here is my contact info.
Thank you so much, Miss Kuchiba. Sorry for the trouble. We're here. Let's check in with Mr. Yang.
Y a pas de réseau dans l'école.
Mr. Yang still hasn't replied? Shall we find a place with better reception? No way. I was just thinking, isn't this school lobby? It looks too bad neither of us ever went to a real school. If only we could taste a... Hey, how about we sneak in and pretend... Oh, please. We only spent a few days at Paperfold University. Where did you even buy that diploma? Well, since we can't contact Mr. Yang yet...
J'aime trop ce duo.
Come here, quick! Look at this wave. It won't suddenly come crashing down and... Wait, this is painted too? The painter's name is even stated next...
March 7th and Company. Your Your transfer procedures have been completed. Please proceed to the Dean's office.
Let's go take a look.
Ah, Scott est encore à l'école.
Think I could find that, did you? What the heck?
What year are you two in? Senior, and not even bowing. How rude! Wait, you. Why do you two look...
Now I know it's definitely the real Scott. Where did we get... Well, I don't want to go to... Mr. Yang. That was Scott. Wait.
Quoi?
What's this transfer? Well, starting from today, you two are officially transferring to this academy to begin your... Sparksy? Yoo-hoo! My good class, what are you doing? What news on the net could possibly escape the on? Of course! As of this moment, I have taken over this school and become its acting. After all, this school is filled with fans who watch my streams. A little cognitive adjustment is all it... Huh? Why the hostel? All right, relax. How about forgetting? Instead, throw yourselves into a carefree... Oh no!
2 ans plus tard.
Wake up, the teacher... Idiot! The dean has had their eyes on you. The artist qualification exam is right around the corner, and some students are still dozing off in...
Silence! How dare you call the dean by name? Do you have no respect? For you stands an online streamer, a singer-songwriter, a
It's fine, Scott. Thank you for standing up for the... Such strong willpower. No wonder that outdated model wanted you in the Phantasmoon games. Too bad you crossed paths with me. Soon you'll be just like these students. All of you will be... Students, today is campus cleanup day.
Donc c'est Sparksy et Spark, c'est pas les mêmes personnages.
Like the archive room from top to bottom, and teachers are all required to pitch in as well. If anyone spots that truant teacher, be
C'est
sure
un modèle de l'allégresse.
Not for Miss Sparksy, I would have beaten you to a pulp right now.
Scott, it has been 2 years since that baseball club incident. Are you...
Ha! Easy for you to say. If it weren't for this one, I would already have made my mark at the school.
C'est tout.
What do you mean, that's it? Just last week, when I was about to confess my feelings, you folded my love letter into a paper airplane. And said when I tried to fish it out, the girls in class completely misunderstood me. Listen up. I'm here to challenge you to a duel. You two, out of my way.
School? Students? What in...
My dear classmate, you're acting kinda strange. She has always been... you stumped me there. Don't tell me. Did the pressure of school make you lose... actually, we just got our class photo developed. Let's use it to judge... Look, this is our class photo. Does it bring anything back to you? That's me!
I mean the other one.
Who was that again? Is she really someone in our class? Or just some anyway, let me introduce the people everyone knows. See this guy? That's Scott, the one who argued with you earlier. He's a spoiled brat who flaunts his family's money. You were both aces in the baseball club 2 years ago. He lost a bet with you and had to bark like a dog. That drew the attention of some strays that chased him down, so he twisted his ankle while running and missed the school sports meet. Look, the dean is in this photo too, and so is Mr. Yang, our homeroom and history teacher.
Yeah.
Remember that night we snuck into the archive room to retrieve the camera we left behind? We've shared so many wonderful memories.
Yeah.
See? I knew you'd remember. Nothing sparks our memories. With graduation just around the corner, my classmate. Is there anything left? Oh, better not. Getting expelled right before... Anyway, even though our time at many adults only start to regret... how does the saying go?
Who exactly...
Yeah! Waste your youth with me. If we don't waste it now, it'll...
I have so many things I want to do. Where should I start? Should I head to class? Deal with Scott? Or just wander around? Next class.
Qu'est-ce qu'on cherche? Normalement, chercher la professeure. Ah, tiens. Oh, je sais plus. Madame Poupette.
Scott said he wants to duel me on the rooftop. Why not take the side path?
Mr. Yang, are you alright? You are one of the people I need to look after the most. That was only a dream. You are a teacher at... Oh, that reminds me. Hang on. Students are...
Configurer les boutons, non, je vais laisser comme c'est. Mhm. Qu'est-ce qu'il fait?
I've explained it to you so many times already. They're jealous of me. They set me up on purpose, making me into what you girls call. You have to believe me, Lakshmi.
This can't be the same Lakshmi Mr. Tail said was into Scott. Did she put on a few pounds or something? Wait, who's Mr. Tails? Finally, the perfect channel.
Oh, Lakshmi, stop tormenting.
Scott, did it ever occur to you that the gray-haired human you see...
Someone else hiding in the shadow!
Lakshmi? Why did you say someone else? And you, ash hair, every single time! Why do you...
Scott, weren't you the one?
Huh? Scott, did you deliberately get this gray-haired human to come here?
No! I cannot rest until I keep an idiot like you.
Dispel the gloom! Restore clear skies! Once more, think! All energized. Everyone. Together. You too, please. Wait here.
Hey, why aren't you getting in on this yourself, Scott?
My number.
Embrace new life, Pollux.
It's over! My campus romance in the gang I built with Quiet! I need to calm.
That's Scott. We found Mr. Yang in the dean's office, but Sparksy suddenly popped out. We were at... but... What?
Yeah.
Remember how Sparksy kept ordering students to rummage through every corner of the school? Students, today is campus cleanup day, so help Dean Sparksy find that thing. Search places like the maybe we should check out the archive rooms.
Bon, on cherche le masque.
Seriously, leaving us here to do all the work is just too much. What's going on? Not paying attention in class is bad enough, but you don't even listen to the teacher's instructions? Have you seen a mask with a smile on it? The teacher told... What a coincidence! I'm here for the same thing!
Do you know which...
How should I put this? She is such a unique woman. Super unique. Once you meet her, you will never forget...
Whoa.
Huh? Beauty and Miss Dolly have nothing to do with each other. If you have any group photos or faculty event pictures, I can point her out to you. But,
March, didn't you show me a group?
I have a class photo right here.
Celle?
It only shows 2...
Seriously? There are 3 teachers in... Isn't Miss Dolly right here?
Wait.
She's a charm doll? Probably the teacher who's worked the longest out of the entire staff. Wait, don't tell me you've never taken her image...
I finally remember... Darn it. That wretched...
March, what happened to your power of the remembrance? How could you be...
It must be because I'm so passionate about learning. 2 years of studying were nothing but an illusion. At most, now that we know what Miss Dolly... Miss Dolly has vanished. I'll show Sparksy how the power of the Even though Miss Dolly is in hiding, we can still capture her lingering memories. Follow the trail of these memo sprites. We're getting real close. There's a fragment of Miss Dolly's memory here. I got a photo of her.
That's Sparksy. She's not really the dean at... What are her intentions?
Found it. Let's go.
C'est moi?
The door to this classroom... It's locked, just as I thought.
Attendez. Qu'est-ce que je dois faire? Oh, c'est un jump, ok. Ah d'accord. Merde.
Miss Dolly?
Give up. I will never. Imposter Dean outside is rummaging for it too, right?
That's right. The masked fool, Sparksy, pulled off a takeover of the Academy. I'm one of the nameless on the Astral Express, and right now I'm the only one who can protect you.
The Astral Express? Indeed. Since you claim to be Himiko's friend, answer a few questions about her.
I'm ready for this.
What kind of coffee is
Wait a second. How could you ask such a question? Don't you know her coffee is absolutely undrinkable?
Looks like you've suffered from it yourself. Then here's the second question. What kind of people does
A real chatterbox with a silver tongue. Word is, she even managed to kick a nameless off the Express because of...
I may not know much about her time on the Express, but that does sound very well. I can almost trust you. The final question. Himiko experienced the greatest regret of her life.
Who knows? Could it be about...
She actually told you that story?
Huh? Did I really get played by that guy?
It isn't that you were wrong. Perhaps Himiko never told you. Now that I think about it, she might never bring herself to the thing she regretted most. Must be what happened 15 years ago. I believe you. You truly are Himiko's friend. Then... Since you proved that you're Himiko's friend, I will give it to you.
Wait, if you're right next to me, then who's this?
Thank you, Ms. Dolly.
The mask is mine now!
What? I actually let you two came.
Sorry, Miss Dolly. Darn it! Sparksy got ahead of us again! But how could she... That man with glasses seems to have no issues with becoming a teacher. Once I took your forms and chatted with him, I got everything I wanted to know. Sometimes trust among... Now you've done it! How dare you trick Mr. Yang! Swapping avatars is as easy as slipping on a shirt for a streamer.
Most people only care about appearances anyway. You have really made me angry. She can't run away. Woohoo! Congratulations! The mask of elation that has been worn is like a clipped movie ticket. It only belongs to the one who used it first during the Ventus Moon Games. Seems you're completely unaware of such simple What? Astral Express out! Now then, it is time to treat my fans.
X-Mania.
Oh my, how defiant. No wonder you are the toy favored by my old... It's okay. I will erase the last residues of resistance and hostility in your hearts. My dear fans, time to prepare. Carry out these two noisy haters for now. I have... My dear fans, be charmed by me. Fight for me. Give me all of the sorrow and obsession. Give me every rockets. Your
En vrai, je crois que ma marche Seven et ma Yacine sont pas build au max. Elles sont bien, mais elles peuvent être améliorées.
Embrace new life, Pollux.
I will guide with the rainbow. Do need some sunshine. Thanks. All energized.
Please, wilt here.
Is this...
Hey there, my sweet butt. Just moments ago, a gray-haired, black-hearted hater slipped into the academy. Where could he be hiding in the school?
Everyone, let us track. They will not be able to hide. Hiding won't save you. We will try.
Have you reached the end of your rope?
C'est Yao machin truc. Ah non, c'est la fille lapin.
This pink-haired person...
Jiaoshu.
I remember now. She's the fox girl.
So you actually managed to remember. Seems like this is what they call in comics. Hey, come a little come closer. Even closer. Don't be so scared. I don't mind. Oh shoot! I think I'm stuck inside. Give me a hand.
Bon, c'est très drôle.
What is this place?
Two nameless came through here a few hours ago and asked the exact same question. I'll use their answers to reply to you. This is a place in the world in Canvas, known as the Ventus Moon Courtyard. A According to ancient texts, this is the heart of the Phantasmoon Games ceremony. Oh, and one of those nameless is playing the part of a teacher at the school. Oh dear, was that a spoiler?
Elle leur a dit, mais non, c'était pas elle, c'était Perle. À moins que ce soit elle qui contrôle Perle.
Greetings, protagonist.
Greetings.
Technically, everyone is the protagonist of their own story. But you are different. You are the protagonist of the Fluffy Across the Blue, aren't you? Galactic Baseball Raccoon? You do not really... I forgot to introduce myself. You can call me Evanessia. Great seeing you.
Pourquoi ils ont pas continué la prestation?
Wearing a mask has appeared. The Phantasmoon Games will soon begin. Do not be afraid. Just think of me as part of the audience. A bit of experience. Just like someone who has read enough comics can get superpowers. Do you seriously mean you've never read it? The comic that has taken this... It is inspired by the adventures of the Astral Express, telling the tale of cute little... Of course, this is Planarcadia. Any story... You are such a curious one. You were fleeing for your life a moment ago, yet now you can talk so still. That sense of ease, since you managed to amuse me for a moment.
Mais du coup, Marchevan, elle est où?
I will grant you a little aid. You want to escape? The match has not even begun, and you have already lost your initiative. The enemy had both taken your qualification to join and your friend. Is to leave in such disgrace truly what you want? I can see it in your eyes, Mr. Raccoon. You will not accept defeat. That resolve is interesting. There will always be foolhardy supplicants donning the mask, and they would weave schemes to slay monsters descending upon this planet from beyond the sky. Such entertaining individuals have not appeared for ages. Perhaps you have a chance to become one of them? I can lend you a little power, but an equal price is required. You must defeat the enemy who pursued you here within the next day and night. If you fail, your soul will be enslaved by her for all eternity. Phantasmoon above and sacred tree below. Witness this oath at this moment. Now come, let me make you more of a protagonist. Yes, that's
Where's this?
Quoi?
Gray hair, are you all right?
Can't say I am surprised. It sounds exactly like something I would dream of. Still, it ain't too bad compared to the horrors that unfolded. At least you still have friends willing to stand by you. And now and then I do odd jobs here. Live streaming is one of them. Sparksy is the name I use to stream online. To keep the streams running, even when I was absent, I breathed a trait. Who would have figured that everything changed after the Phantasmoon turned full?
people offload their wishes and desires to her. And in the end, she too got consumed by these emotions. Once a creation gains a will of its own from the attention of the mass... I've been watching you from the start, waiting for the right moment to step in and help. Sadly, then you and Darling March wandered right into that school of bad omens. So tell me, what happened?
Is this the Mask of Elation?
What do you think? Call your companions on the Express ASAP. Or, since this is a civilized society, but these matters are obviously far beyond what they can do. They say that no one... Gray hair, you are so naive. You've been to countless worlds. When the skies collapse and the end draws near, what can the Phantom Moon Games are nothing less than a ceremony set down by the Master of Elation. Amazing miracles always appear in the world. Perhaps you have heard this question. If the world's science and technology could leap forward by 100 years at the cost of a single kid. But whatever. This is not the time to debate over ethics. Gray hair.
The hour grows late, Miss Pearl. Matters regarding the Express.
Be it the Alliance or the Phantom Moon Games, if you seek deeper...
Then I shall.
How intricate human social interaction models are. My extrapolations still cannot account for the full strategy tree of the
Master, General Yao Guang of the Xianzhou Yuchui is here to see you. Shall we?
No. The Xianzhou will also become a key ally. Only through an... Conclusion. I don't think I'll be able to keep copying the painting for the rest of today.
I am the Honorary Dean of the Omniscience Sapientia Academe, Master of the Decalite Reflection Barrier, bearer of the Xianzhou's intangible cultural heritage, the Sparrow-Shaped Fist, and the Seer Strategist. Thank you for seeing me despite your busy schedule, Madame Pearl.
Bah attends, mais c'est qui est en bannière?
For a moment, I nearly mistook your words as a fault in language processing. I believed you had brought the entire delegation inside.
Few Intellitrons in the cosmos have a sense of humor. I have heard that, like that genius, you are one of the many wonders wrought by the celestial differentiator of planet Screwlum. Meeting you in person far outshines your reputation. Madame Pearl, seeing how you have a calculating look, and with your heart pristine and your outer form so dazzling, I could not help but cast a divination for you. The hexagram lies between fire and heaven, demonstrating a bountiful harvest with your...
I have no training in divination. General, may I ask you...
Ah, then let me speak in terms even an Intellitron can follow. I extrapolated your fortune using the Xianzhou's predictive algorithms. The result is 101111, a sign of great blessing, if you treat others with sincerity.
I have long heard of the Arbiter General's legends. The strategy of General Jing Yuan. The courage of General Fei Xiao. The ingenuity of General Hua Yan. Often, I have wondered, what kind of figures are the Xianzhou generals who remain meeting General Yao Guang today? I cannot help but think that, with such beauty, you should step into the light more often.
Looks like you've studied the words of the Xianzhou well. You've even learned the art of provocation. You praise the others for their individual and unique talents, yet when it comes to me, the only thing you had to say was beauty.
Do not misunderstand me, General. To me, beauty is the rarest of treasures, and the most. Besides, intel on you is truly scarce. It is quite difficult for me to find ways to compliment you. But what I do know is, the Yuchui is the think tank of the Xianzhou ships, and its general is the master of all diviners. Speaking purely of deciding the course of affairs, no one is better suited than... So, General, what is your decision?
This topic is far too great for me to decide on a whim. But as a gift and to complement the respective gaps in our knowledge, allow me first to offer you a piece of vital intelligence. And with it, I ask the IPC to show sincerity beyond empty words.
I do not follow your logic. With the threat of the destruction looming...
Set a mighty foe as a common goal. Convince former enemies to turn allies. Then devour them in turn.
I understand. The Xianzhou question...
It would be better to say we ask the IPC to demonstrate its sincerity. Courtesy demands reciprocity, and the intel I now offer you is both urgent and weighty.
Question. What could be more important at this moment than forming the
Nanook won't erase the universe in the next few days. But someone else might destroy Planarcadia. You have heard of Blade, the Stellaron hunter, right?
Oh.
The IPC has long placed a great bounty on his head. Though, I have...
The Yuchui recently intercepted a report. Styling himself as Xianzhou's #1 assassin, this man accepted a contract from the Sinwish Syndicate, a local organized violence group. I do not know his exact aim here, but he is a major criminal of the Xianzhou. He is guilty of the
Bah, ça va bien, et toi?
unpardonable sins and is a formidable fighter, with few able to match him. As general of the Yuchui,
This planet, Ahatopia, is part of the Pan-Cosmic Trade System. And Blade is a wanted criminal of the IPC. General Yao Guang, is the sincerity you seek for us to capture this man? And
I hear the Phantom Moon Games are about to begin, with the entire nation awaiting it with bated breath. I imagine you will also find it hard to extract yourself from the festivities. If this cursed man were to quiet...
Quel personnage?
This is
Déjà.
my understanding. You wish for the right to...
Je suis pas sûr de pouvoir aider, mais...
freely within Planarcadia.
Faut que je sache qui d'abord.
What better proof of sincerity could there be before we join forces against the destruction?
Deal.
Bon, je devrais pouvoir t'aider.
What I do not doubt, the might of an Arbiter General. However, by my extrapolation,
J'ai la team
even
entière.
without accounting for the guidance of Destiny's slave,
not even 10%. As a diviner, that's
Tu
not
veux
how
savoir
I
plus
see
comment
it.
build chacun des persos?
Even if the chance of success is only a coin toss, once I enter the fray myself, I always treat it as a 100% certainty.
Peregrine. Ah, je vois.
Is that even a question?
Bon, pour l'instant, je suis
100%.
en pleine quête, en pleine cinématique.
In other words, there will be no anyone who recognizes my face. I will not let them off, even if they hide at the. I was willing to make an exception when I was hired by your gang's leader, but I see you folks are not interested in accepting my goodwill.
Attends, je vois pas tout là. Bon, j'ai focus cette team, donc j'ai réussi à pull. Castoris E6, oh, c'est pas mal. Avec son icon. Evernight E2 avec son icon. Bah déjà ça c'est déjà excellent.
Someone to do a job, you gotta see what they're made of first.
People say that the
Moi j'ai la même
lords of
team mais
hell
j'ai
are
tout
easy to
E0
deal with.
avec
Their
le icon.
underlings are the real trouble. If a group's underlings don't know their place, even their masters may not be safe. So, since the mighty Sinwish Syndicate gang actually had the guts to hire the Xianzhou's #1 assassin, I guess you are also ready for destruction.
Les PV ça me paraît bien. Mais bon en combat faudrait que tu arrives à passer à 100% de taux crit. Quitte à baisser un peu en dégâts crit.
Years of wandering have given me nothing but exhaustion.
Surtout qu'on a un buff de taux crit je crois dans ses traces alors
#1 assassin, Madame
c'est assez facile à monter à 100%.
left me with a wonderful task.
Il y a un truc pour avoir un repère, c'est en gros, pour 1 d'auto-crit, il te faut 2 de dégâts crit. Bon après une fois que t'as 100%, tu peux monter autant que tu veux en dégâts crit.
You worry too much, Madame Yao. When I pledged my resolve to Madame Yu, but may I ask, does this task of misfortune really have
I cast a divination today. This task lacks the fire element. Without the whistling flames and Macassiter's knack for diplomacy, the place you're heading to is crawling with gang members. If they pick a fight, you can try to drop the name Xianzhou.
Do not worry, General. I have journeyed far and wide with the merchant guilds for years and faced no shortage of danger. A handful of gangsters is hardly difficult to deal with.
If you're not afraid of danger, then why have you not set out yet? Shall I reach your fortune and give you a little peace of mind?
What I
Moi ça me
fear
paraît pas trop mal quand même.
is that fortune-telling of yours.
Afraid of me? Am I so notorious on the Xianzhou Lafu?
I've heard many tales about you.
Bah en vrai non c'est mieux les stats en combat. Parce que des fois t'as des stats qui proc que en combat. Avec les reliques, avec certains persos qui donnent des buffs.
Treated the countless lives of.
Are you afraid that I, the cold-blooded diviner, might send you to your doom here in Planarcadia? Bold words for a little fox.
It's just a bit of my curiosity about you, General. I hoped you could clear up a few of my doubts.
Seems like I wasn't wrong about you. Few can face a Xianzhou general with such composure. No wonder you can make such a bold statement. The gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game. Sacrifice. They say you survived a Lord Ravager's deadly clutches thanks to luck. But I believe it was your unbreakable resilience that carried you.
Alors Sirénée. Sirénée c'est un peu compliqué. Je crois qu'elle a pas forcément besoin de taux crit, c'est juste pour avoir un peu de dégâts. Ouais, je vais regarder vite fait. Parce que la mienne, je sais que faut que je la retouche. Elle est pas build au max. Les stats, les stats. Bah pour Sirénée et Yacine, le plus important c'est la vitesse. Ouais, c'est la vitesse le plus important.
Then that would be our complete failure, in my eyes.
Excellent. I couldn't agree more. Miss Ting-Yoon, you've passed the interview.
Ever since I escaped death, I swore never again to be a pawn for heartless chess players.
I know you're not interested in empty talk, so let's get down to business.
En combat toujours.
Miss Ting-Yoon, our UQA business delegations are treated much better than what you get on the...
General, I really don't have such a large appetite.
For the duration of the delegation's mission, you'll receive 6 times the usual allowance, and all expenses will be fully reimbursed.
Such a generous offer. To be head to Dovebrook District, locate the Sinwish Syndicate contact, use the passphrase. If there's nothing more to it, is this task really worth 6 times the pay?
Parce que le top du top avec Yacine, ce serait d'atteindre les 200 de vitesse en combat. Et Sirénée monter à minimum 180. Après pour Sirénée c'est recommandé 50 de taux crit avec je crois que c'était 120 de dégâts crit. 100, 160. Bon.
When in doubt, open the 3 strategy pouches I entrusted to you. Inside are tactics I divined, certain to break any deadlock and aid your journey. Go.
Ouais, 187 hors combat, ça me paraît bien. Du coup. Du coup. Genre, ouais, voilà, par exemple, ma Castoris. J'ai à peine 60 de taux crit, mais je sais qu'en combat, j'ai quasiment 100. Pareil, Evernight, du coup, c'est combien qu'il faut... 35. Donc ouais, faut qu'elle ait 65 de taux crit hors combat pour avoir 100% en combat. Yacine au plus à la vitesse, mieux c'est. Genre là par exemple, même dégâts crit, j'en ai un peu. 105. Avec 5000 HP. Et ma Yacine, elle manque d'autocrit. Mais après pour les builds, je regarde beaucoup sur internet. Et je regarde beaucoup genre prix douane. Bon, c'est en anglais, mais c'est compréhensible. Bon là c'est pour Sirénée, mais... Bon après il y a des trucs où... Genre là par exemple, pour Sirénée ils mettent un build... Ah. Faut que je le retire, les pubs ils servent à rien en vrai. Ça me rapporte rien, faut que je le retire. Faut que j'y pense. Mais en gros je disais que je regardais beaucoup sur internet, notamment prix douane, Game 8, où je regarde les builds. Et je compare. Je fais ce qui me semble mieux. Par exemple, là sur prix douane, ils disent de mettre 2 sets speed. J'ai préféré mettre le set... le full set comme ça. Je trouve mieux. Pareil, j'ai mis ce full set là. Qui augmente la vitesse de tout le monde encore. Donc voilà. C'est pas mal. Et là, j'ai mis ce set là. Je trouve être le mieux. Elle a ça. Puis Story, ça a ça. Classique. Ultra, slide cone. Et même en E0, bah, je m'en sors plutôt bien. Mais je dirais que sur les 2 DPS en gros, avoir 100% de taux crit en combat, avec pas mal de dégâts crit. Et pour les 2 supports, avoir du coup entre 180 et 200 de speed. 200 pour Yacine, 180 pour elle. Avec elle, il lui faut 50 de taux crit. Et jusque 160 de dégâts crit. Et elle, pas de taux crit parce qu'elle a 100% de base. Et 100 dégâts crit, c'est recommandé minimum. Enfin maximum. Je crois que c'est entre 80 et 100.
Where could the Singlish Syndicate be hiding? The contact from the Syndicate should stand out.
Please, tell the boss.
Ma'am, maybe it's time to, according to the
Je crois que je peux pas modifier les paramètres quand je suis en stream.
Ghosts are not considered the same as.
Are you a lawyer or a gangster? I gave my life for this.
These two are
Don't you get it? The old you's dead, and even your criminal record got wiped clean. The leader's trying to say that now you've got a chance to keep to the straight and narrow. You shouldn't come back. How am I supposed to convince you? Hey, Fox Girl.
I'm just a Xianzhou person here to talk business. Could you tell me which way to this? I come from the Xianzhou to discuss a deal. A deal that wears me down, yet tears my enemies apart.
Business? The Singlish Syndicate office is,
He doesn't seem to have understood the passphrase. But the news that the Xianzhou's #1 assassin is coming has already spread through the organization.
Du coup, il y a Blade. Moi, c'est l'ouvre d'argent qui m'intéresse le plus. Et ils attaquent pas.
Those people over there, are they also members of the Singlish Syndicate?
Bro, how much longer do we have to wait? What, are your legs giving out? Idiot. The boss told us to wait here as a
Could that be...
Hey, you fox over there. You've been staring at us.
May I ask, is this the...
Yeah, so what?
I should act tough. And say less than what I want. Since this is the Singlish Syndicate's turf ahead, not only am I going in, you...
What did you say? You're here to...
I come from the Xianzhou to discuss a...
You're the guest our boss Hold on. I nearly fell for that. Looking all delicate. How could you possibly be the Xianzhou's #1 assassin? Spill it! How did you know the past?
Why don't you take off your sunglasses and let me see if you still have your eyes? The Xianzhou's #1 assassin is nothing more than a nickname coined by the common folk.
A merchant?
Isn't a hired killer the oldest trade in the world? By the way, Mr. Imagine, do you know why they call...
You never miss a
Not quite. I kill in bulk. The way to keep business going is to offer a little... With that hot temper of yours, always picking fights.
You punk! How dare you Shut up, all of you! Boss's orders come. My name is Costine. Sorry about my rudeness earlier.
There's no need for that. I only collect heads.
No worries. Won't be my finger anyway.
These brutes should be easy to handle. They've never seen the face of the Xianzhou's #1.
What should I call you? Yelling assassin?
Just call me... the Tarrying Fugue.
The Terror in Fog. That name oozes menace. Complete.
Now then, can you...
Bon, quand on arrive sur une nouvelle planète, faut tout exploser pour avoir plein de ressources. Non, c'est un méca, je croyais que c'était Firefly.
Syndicate headquarters across the river. Quite impressive, don't you think? Please follow me.
Is this the passage in...
Of course. The Sinwish Syndicate has it under our command.
Hein? Ah oui, ça recharge à fond. À mon avis là-bas c'est pas un ennemi féroce.
Underboss, I mean no disrespect, but is this frail woman...
That's right. Her name is the Terror in Fog.
Underboss, beat me if you want, but I gotta say, are you serious?
The Phantas Moon games.
These Vantis Moon games are a once-in-a-lifetime...
Underboss, we haven't been duped, have we?
All of you, shut up! Useless. Lady Terror in Fog would wipe the floor with you even if... Lady Terror in Fog, what do you say? I can find you...
I thought you were naive. But looks like you're just playing good cop, bad cop. Still playing dumb, huh?
Boss of the Sinwish Syndicate. Your people wouldn't be doing this on their own. I know you can hear... I came for business. Making friends would be a fine bonus. If you still want this deal, cut the tricks.
Real expert is something else. You speak with such overwhelming presence, though we barely understand a word. Come on.
Oh no. These brutes are not interested in a...
When in doubt, open the 3 strategy pouches I entrusted to you. Inside are tactics I divined, certain to break any deadlock and aid your journey.
Looks like it's time. Huh?
Just keep alive and open the 2nd strategy pouch once you're done.
What kind of strategy is this?
Looks like Lady Terror in Fog isn't impressed with your skills. When I was young, I dreamed of becoming a musician. But even then, I never let go of my... That's how I forged my one-of-a-kind...
Oh, Prince! The Underboss is getting serious!
Lady Terror in Fog, I humbly...
Looks like I'll have to hold back against these reckless beasts.
Please open up to me. Everyone's been waiting for me.
Next time comes,
I'll
be there. Umbrella in hand.
Dispel the gloom. Restore King's promise.
Bon, je vais remettre OBS.
All energized.
Hard to control. Yeah, everything in my power to keep them alive, as you said.
I only wish that death may protect us.
Countless stars, please shine for the heroes. Time to wake up.
I don't want to take your life. Back down.
A true warrior of the Sinwish Syndicate fears no death. Don't underestimate my resolve.
Underboss, bad news. 2 more weird dudes just showed up.
Cut your bull. I can see for my...
Never thought visiting an ally would mean crashing into a local...
This will take some
What a twist of fate. But for us to reunite with an old friend...
You two, stand down. Listen well. This will be an honor.
A duel. You dare duel...
Xianzhou's #1 assassin? And you still dare to...
Huh?
Wait, What do you mean, Xianzhou's #1 assassin? Who exactly are you?
Even a cunning hare keeps 3 burrows. Who ever told you there was only one Xianzhou's #1 assassin?
So, there are 3?
No, it's 300. Times have changed. The title Xianzhou's #1 assassin is already a brand. The organization's 7th-ranked Talovian Reaper, the Winged Death Knell. He sends every target into the sweetest sleep. And this one is the 2nd-ranked assassin in the organization. A ruthless killer surpassed only by me. His fear strikes like a falling star, and his presence soars like a dragon. They call him the Jade Dragon.
Then you are...
You can call me Whistling Flame Fox. I humbly hold the top position in our organization.
Je recommence à avoir des lags. Chaque fois c'est en fin de stream. Enfin chaque fois depuis le dernier coup.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
Gros drop d'OBS.
Come on, madam. It's pointless to say anything now. If you want this gentleman to know you speak the truth, let our brother show off a bit of his spear work. That will convince them.
Nice course tied. You insisted on testing them and got nothing out of it, did you? If you had let them beat me sooner, none of this would have happened.
Boss! I cannot hand your grand enterprise over to people.
You are the one who hired us? The boss?
That's me. I am Polewave, current leader of the Sandwich Syndicate. My apologies. Our gang is full of rough gas for me.
Long time no see, Lady Tingyun. It's been a while since we last met in Pen.
I am truly grateful for your quick thinking. To avoid revealing too much, I made up false names and titles for this place is a hotbed of trouble. What brings you two here?
When Sunday and I contacted the Xianzhou delegation, they asked for our help. They claimed someone from their group had lost their way here in a foreign land and was captured by a local gang. It was clear there was more to the story.
Who would have thought?
Lost? Captured. There must be some misunderstanding.
Did you just say Madame Yao? Do you mean this?
I happened to hear of her back in Penacony too. They say she is the Diviner General, one who lives in seclusion. Did the Alliance send Lady Tingyun? You stepped into such danger yourself. Do you have a vital mission?
You two are no strangers, so I will speak plainly. The Sinwish Syndicate invited the notorious Xianzhou's #1 assassin with the intention of hiring this person to participate in the Phantas Moon Games. But the delegation's intelligence revealed that the person was none other than the Stellaron hunter, Blade.
Him?
I assumed the title to come here, to uncover why the Stellaron hunters are involved.
So, how's it going so far?
By sheer twists of fate, everything has gone still. Madame Yao entrusted me with 3 pouches before I departed. Each said to hold a stratagem.
A strategy pouch?
So you revealed my identity after all. No worries, I've sent you some backup. Use them however you like. Open the 3rd pouch only after you've met the Sinwish Syndicate's boss.
No wonder they also call Madame Yao the Crosstalk General.
The what, General?
It says the 2 of you will help me clear
Elle avait déjà tout prévu.
so I can safely meet the Sinwish Syndicate's boss.
This place is perilous. Of course, we will accompany you, Miss Tingyun. As for the Stellaron hunters, I too found Dunhung. Will you help me get...
Of course.
I gotta say, this place is decorated with a touch of style.
The gang does not always flaunt brute force. More often, they need to flaunt wealth.
Gee, before I even realized, the scenery of Dovebrook became Back then, who would have imagined Iron Hulks running wild on...
You didn't call us here just to reminisce, did
Of course not! Please forgive Course Tide's rude little test. That narrow-minded fella never understands why young people flock to things that come from other planets. Like Megatron. And that's what he does not see. Is that while cosmic novelties are more enticing, bitch, wouldn't you agree?
You're a clever one, so there's no point in keeping up this charade.
Yeah, I might not live as long as those Xianzhou folks, but I've got a decent eye for sizing people up. You may not be the #1 assassin, right? But your skin... Oh, I don't care who you are. I pay good money for a sharp blade.
And where do you intend to use?
What?
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not looking for bloodshed. Instead, I intend to perform surgery through certain connections. I secured this mass covulation. The entry pass to the Eonic game. Now, you claim the name of Xianzhou's #1 assassins, huh? So sure, you came for this. You want the gods...
You are our employer. Therefore, the festival's prize should rightfully be yours.
Yeah! I harbor no such an unrealistic design. I'll leave this prize for you to claim as your reward. I'm happy enough to share in it. Whether you win or lose, all I ask is that when the press comes a-knocking, you say this. You was...
So this is a sponsorship deal?
Since we are not truly in your employ, are you not afraid we might break our promise and ignore your request?
If you truly cared nothing for what I asked, why even raise the question, huh? As I said before.
One more question from me, please. Why are you so set on chasing fame?
In Planarcadia, imagination exists due to wish power. And that wish power comes from the attention, curiosity, and demands the Sinwish Syndicate was founded to provide for those imaginary were ignored. Had no wish power. Unfortunately, ever since that seashell woman rose to power, our path of blood and violence had run its course. That's why I want the Sandwich Syndicate to take on a new form. The Sandwich Strangeling Pension Foundation, huh?
It's a cozy and heart...
So,
Mr. Polewave's goal is surprisingly ground. A gang leader won't survive this long by relying on bodyguards. It's about having...
He wants to launder his gang clean, but that will not be easy. In my view, the underboss may not see eye to eye with his boss. My thanks to you both. With your protection, yet we carried off the mask meant for the so-called Xianzhou's #1 assassin.
That man. He seeks to enter the...
Whatever his purpose, this matter is grave.
No need for that. I've been waiting here for you all for some...
Madam,
well, you see, I must admit I passed false information to the two behind you, sending them on a wild goose chase. I should personally ask for their forgiveness. As for why I am here, Miss Tingyun, you still have not opened the...
That's true.
Whatever they give you, just take it all and bring them to me.
What kind of after-the-fact strategy?
General, had you spoken plainly, Sunday and I would never have refused you. Why did you lie to us and claim that...
I didn't lie. If not for the appearance of the former Vidyadhara High Elder and the runaway Master of Penacony, Miss Tingyun would still be trapped in those brutes' endless probing. Her being lost and captured, I also foresaw bloodshed awaiting the Sinwish Syndicate. Had it come true, it would have been because Miss Tingyun failed to restrain her strength during the clash. Yet, with you two here, the gangsters' lives were spared.
You even foresaw the...
Sometimes even when fate is foreseen, it cannot be changed. Fortunately, as for Mr. Sunday, I've heard so much about you. With my 1,000 feathered eyes, I had the privilege of watching the broadcast of your entire goddess-ending feat in Penacony.
Let's not speak of that misstep. Rather, we have brought back the mask, as you asked. How do you intend to use it? Surely not.
That was the plan, but from one cause spring 100 outcomes. What do you say about using it to lure Blade here and strike him down together? I could wear the mask myself and personally compete in the Phantasmoon Games. Each mask used is gone for good. The Stellaron hunters will be left with a real headache.
Madam Yao, this is deadly business. It's no laughing matter.
Deadly. Miss Tingyun, that is exactly why I am here. Not to put Blade in his grave, that is. His ties
normalement,
to Xianzhou have
dommage parce que...
long since frayed. There was no need for me to snatch someone else's...
So the Xianzhou envoy was supposed to be someone else?
To be frank, this journey to Planarcadia was meant for Jingyuan, the divine foresight. The Lawfu Cloud Knights recently returned from the great battle against Iron Tomb, and the honor should have been his. Yet, before his departure, I cast several divinations on all parties involved and received...
Incineration, death, abandonment. I may not know
Unfortunately, the two top diviners of the Yuchui and the Lafu, in other words, my junior sorer, Fu Xuan and I, cross-checked each other's extrapolations and came to the same... An Arbiter General will fall in this Arcadia of a living.
Even so, you're still taking the mission meant?
Yes. I contacted the Marshal and took over the task. I've simply never seen such a bizarre fate and wanted to witness it.
Even if it means your death?
It's only death. If I can die in these Phantasmoon Games to achieve a moment of godhood, then my death won't have sullied the Xianzhou's honor. Miss Tingyun. Well done. You have hit your fitness goal. Another active and fulfilling day.
Sorry, Sunday. My body is...
Once the mask for joining the Phantom Moon Games is worn, it binds tightly to the supplicant and manifests the shape of the wearer's soul. I read something like this in the Views of the Universe.
It's confirmed now. This mask is indeed genuine.
Congratulations, Mr. Sunday. You're now a supplicant in the Aeonic...
What exactly are you trying to do, Seer Strategist? Twice now you've acted without warning.
Dan Hong, let me take care of this.
Sunday, are you planning to fight?
Don't worry, I'm no match for this general. General Yao Guang, how do you pierce my thoughts? I ran a check with my tuning, and there were no signs of any outside intrusion.
They say a diviner can't read hearts. I call that the excuse of mediocrity. Mr. Sunday, you're fascinated by the Phantom Moon Games. You even wondered, what if I wore this?
You can even divine thoughts like that?
No, I'm simply good at seeing using my eyes. Though Mr. Sunday never asked to examine the mask, he's glanced at it at least 3 times since we started the conversation. Given the character and manners of someone as noble as him, I can't think of any motive for this action but genuine interest.
Sunday?
Yes, I did think of it. For a moment, I even considered...
So, I merely gave you what you desired. This is no trap. It's just an unexpected gift. During the Phantom Moon Games, I'll give every ounce of aid I can to help you...
General Yao Guang, as far as I know, throwing out heavy profits first is usually a lure to make others lose. We've only just met. I don't understand why you'd go this far.
Why belittle yourself? Every move I've made is to carve a sliver of possibility from the impossible. With my eye of Ishvara, I see you're the only one in this land who doesn't need to do a thing for me. Simply acting on your own will can bring change.
Your own... Indeed. Dan Hong, I do because this world of elation fascinates me. This Planarcadia. Truly, I once pursued a mistaken vision of paradise with stubborn resolve. Even now, that's why I want to see with my own eyes.
So then, as long as Mr. Sunday acts, that omen of death, Madame Yao for...
Of course it would still come to pass. Did you think just a lavish gift could let you stroll out of destiny's shackles alive?
Pardon me for butting in, but does the Xianzhou...
This is such serious business. I'd never make this decision on my own. I've talked it over with the 6 charioteers of the Yuchue. If something happens to me, she headed to the Yuchue on the day I left on this mission, just in case anything went wrong. There, with the other potential successors...
You mean Lady Fushuan? She'd take over the
Fushuan? What Fushuan? If I don't make it back from this trip, maybe
Qingshan.
from the Law Fu Divination Commission could take the seer strategist position in Qingshui and Yuchue. Ooh, what a perfectly rhymed match. As for the details, shall we discuss this somewhere?
Oh, le point de vue de l'ouvre d'argent, mais je dois arrêter là.
Map says the Ashen Detective Agency should be right here. But why is there just a magazine published? Holy for bully!
Ah, c'est elle la chasseuse stellaire. Enfin, la chasseuse stellaire qui devait se présenter, c'était pas Blade.
A furbo taking photos?
Bon, moi je dois arrêter là. Hop, hop. Je dois arrêter là. Du coup, bah pour l'instant c'est vachement intéressant. Ah ouais tiens je vais regarder. Ah si. Je sais pas pourquoi, elle me paraissait beaucoup plus grise que bleue. Genre un peu comme Anya. C'est Anya? Ouais. Je sais pas pourquoi elle me paraissait comme ça. Bon du coup ça, on fera demain. Tac tac tac. Demain après-midi. Ce sera bien. On fera ça. Ce soir, je vais peut-être farm un peu. Qu'est-ce que je ferai? J'irai sur Kenshin aussi un peu. Faut que je fasse des shorts aussi. Au fur et à mesure. Faut que je programme des VOD. Putain, j'ai plein de trucs à faire. Hop. D'ailleurs, n'hésitez pas à aller sur YouTube pour voir les shorts. Pour l'instant, il n'y a plus de VOD de programmer, mais ça va revenir. Ça va revenir. Et puis le Twitter pour être averti des lives. D'ailleurs, sur YouTube, j'ai fait quelques guides sur quelques persos. Donc du coup, c'est Planarcadia. Bon, c'est sympa. L'atmosphère dans la ville a l'air très... hyper technologique, là. Je dirais pas non plus jusqu'à dire cyberpunk, mais... Ouais, je sais pas quel style c'est. Mais c'est très... c'est sympa. J'aime bien. J'aime bien. Du coup, voilà. On a bien avancé. Là, on va avoir l'ouvre d'argent. Ça, c'est cool. Je l'attends, l'ouvre d'argent. Peut-être ça sera dans la prochaine version. Donc évidemment, je la poulerai avec son Litecoin. Parce que j'aime beaucoup la louve d'argent déjà classique. C'était mon premier 5 étoiles d'ailleurs. Et du coup là... ce sera mon premier 5 étoiles de la version 4 points machin truc. Voilà. Bon allez. Je vous remets les liens. Je vous dis à demain. Je vous souhaite une bonne journée. Et puis voilà. Allez, ciao ciao.